Welcome back to It Takes Two. So, yo ho ho, a doll's life for me.
Yo ho, a dolly's life for me.
Okay.
We don't even have a sail.
No, we have an engine.
The same machine works as an engine, but it's just not enough flair.
Oh boy, a river rapids ride.
Yes.
Okay, and from the thumbnail that we had of this Raw, it looked like the May or May character was trying to do a terrible cosplay of Iron Man 3 suit.
Also,
Wait,
composer, is that some cheek references to Flight of the Bumblebee that I hear in the background?
I mean, the colors are there.
It's possible, I guess, too.
Not quite as good as Crush Insanities, but pretty nice,
it's an old track that is public domain, so it's entirely possible that they wanted to be cute.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, it's probably the video. I have to steer the boat of sorts, whereas Vanessa has to keep us safe.
It's literally a section where to blow up explosive stuff that otherwise will destroy your boat.
Basically, just make
sure. My favorite Mario Party minigame.
Whoa, fuck.
Oh, shit. The boat even... at least we're generous in giving a life bar to the boat instead of making a one-hit kill.
Not just that, the checkpoint system is very generous anyway, so it's not like...
No, the checkpoint system, like I said, is just what I thought. In this kind of scenario, usually, a game tends to be very dickish and giving the boat, like, literally a one-hit kill, but so you have to be very meticulous and avoid or destroy all the targets.
Zephyros is very particular about wanting his games to appeal to a wide audience, not just hardcore gamers. So,
and by a wide audience, at least here in Europe, we mean anyone over the age of 16.
Well,
it's still wider, dude.
There are plenty of people over the age of 16. So, when I say wide, I mean people who are a bit more casual players and stuff like that. You know. All right, almost done.
Also, I guess it doesn't technically... Oh shit, I was warped.
Here we go
again.
It
technically counts as a sewer level, but it makes the question, where are we at this point? We travel from the inside of the tree into the underground, I guess, at this point.
Yes, we are under the tree right now, yes.
I get the feeling that we're traveling...
fuck?
Whirlpool!
A fucking
a
wasp-nado! A wasp-nado! What the fuck?
I don't like this game anymore.
Wait, you have some problem with whirlpools, Shiroi?
Wasps and whirlpools.
Again, you thought you've seen everything
is
with
there something
Sharknado, now you're about to see Wasp-nado.
Alright,
you have to realize she played a lot of Gen 2.
What may apparently be the wasp's sewage, because again, the wasps have to dispose of their crap somewhere, so this looks like this is where the wasps do it, and now they made tornadoes of their crap.
Well, Shiroi, now you got me curious. Anything care to explain?
No.
No,
I don't think there's a need to.
Pedro,
they're
simple. They suck.
No. Okay. I get the wasp thing, but what about whirlpool specifically?
Drowning sucks.
Well,
yeah, like I said.
Well, by that logic, shouldn't we hate water in general then?
Pedro. It's the whirlpool specifically, and like wasps, they suck. Only they can literally suck you to death. It's as simple as that.
The circle of life.
Yes.
Well, you will be going in a circle. It is a whirlpool.
Yeah, you see, because it's a circle.
I guess. Sure. All right.
Heck, we're riding a circle right now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I want a refund on the ride.
Considering how far they've been going for the sewers, they're probably miles away from home at this point.
Now I really don't want them to swim in this stuff.
Yeah.
Why do we have jellyfish in our water, honey?
For the same reason that we have talking wasps and talking
books.
Look. At least wasps, books, and squirrels are stuff you can find on a good old household plantation. But jellyfish?
Actually, my marine biology is severely lacking on this one. I don't remember if there can be possible jellyfishes to live in non-salt water.
Regardless, jellyfish are generally found in an ocean. Like, never really on lakes.
Also, aren't they fine unless you actively provoke them?
That depends. The tentacles can hurt you just by touching them. So even if you
Yeah.
accidentally come in contact with them,
Yeah.
a lot of problems here comes from swimmers who unknowingly goes near them or through them
Well,
and
they
accidentally
camouflage,
scrape
so-
themselves. The jellyfishes
from
are.
Finding
That's also the
Nemo.
thing, Shiri. Jellyfishes are dumb. Like
There you
don't
go.
get the-
We can
don't
actually
get the-
use
whoa,
jellyfish
Jesus
as
Christ.
platforms.
Oh, it's really like Finding
That's
Nemo.
very clever.
Yeah,
They even
it's
go.
just like in the Finding Nemo video game.
Like don't let the perilousness of them fool you. They're very dumb animals with just the basic idea of needing to
Well,
survive.
don't they have like a brain the size of a
They
marble?
do have us as a brain. So, aside from the minor predatorial capacity of eating small fishes, they do not even really have a desire to attack anything. They just
just vibing.
It just happened, but evolution has decided to give them some more potent, poisons in existence to them.
You know,
Look, you have
Well,
to
they're so
counter out
stupid, they
the
needed something to defend themselves.
Yes.
Tio, the fact that jellyfish are normally stupid makes it all the more ironic that in Help I'm a Fish, they made the brainy kid the jellyfish.
Yeah.
Terrible movie.
Wait, what
Also,
movie?
Help I'm
Whoa.
a Fish.
The hell?
The lore
Is
is
that the one
rich
where
with this.
Ed-
Don't
Fish?
Deji, as someone who saw it for the first time recently with these guys, don't bother. It's mediocre as all hell. It's not even fun to make fun of.
I don't know if you follow him, Dej, but Steve, there's a little guy that is called Steve Reviews. He normally does these kind of reviews on, dark animated movies. He actually done a review of that. I suggest you watch that.
The only
Basically-
thing I know about that movie is how one of the villains dies because he transforms into a human and
Yeah.
just drowns.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
the
like,
movie.
wow, that's
Yeah.
dark.
By the way, that villain is played by Alan Rickman. Also, Jesse from Breaking Bad is the kid who turns into the jellyfish.
The
It's
lore
one of
is
those-
rich
What the hell
with
are you
these main
talking
things.
about?
It's one of those movies, Dej, that
It gets even better. Hitman Agent 47 is the shark.
No, oh wait, go on, Pedro.
It's one of those movies, Dej, that yes, it has a lot of dark stuff in it, but unlike something like a Don Bluth movie, its dark elements are not really done in the service of the story. They're just there because because the movie needed to have some kind of edge. I don't know.
Shock value.
Yeah.
Here's my stance on it. It's worth one watch. Depending on how much you enjoy it, will determine if it's worth rewatching. And I'll admit, the song "Little Yellow Fish" is a headbanger. Like, it's a real good one.
So, okay, wait, Pedro, how mediocre is it? Is it in the same league as Ferngully?
I was mostly bored, forgot most of it because the movie's not even. It's not bad enough to be funny, and it's not really good enough to be interesting. It's just kind of a very mediocre movie, really.
Okay.
Also, again, I really question
Also,
where are we
Deji.
right now.
Deji, I think the film over there is called A Fish Tale.
Anyway, and now.
A catfish?
A glowing
Wait,
catfish.
no, wait. The ghost of a catfish? What? A flying catfish?
Man,
I think
this
I-
pot is really good,
I
guys.
think I'm way too sober for this. I just get the
you know.
feeling I'm way too sober for this.
You know, to quote one of the magnificent Ace Attorney anime bloopers, okay, I'm gonna go smoke a big fat blunt now. Oh,
I'm
no,
pretty
no.
sure they were all high during that dubbing anyway, considering the
Yeah.
outtakes.
Seriously, you could make an entire show out of the outtakes on the Ace Attorney anime. Heck, they could make their own ghost stories out of those outtakes. They are flipping amazing.
I keep getting recommended more Ghost Stories clips on YouTube. It's like, go
Okay. The only reason why I don't want to watch that is because I found out, no, the show didn't do bad in Japan and were told to do whatever they want. They lied.
Do you have any
So it
proof
was
of that?
like
Huh?
the Ghost Stories dub. Like the reason
Yeah.
why it's so out
Memorable.
there is
Like,
it's
do you have
because
any,
it's-
Is there an
like,
article about that?
Yeah, do you have any
Yeah.
proof?
A lot of
Yeah.
not just articles, with basically go find any video or official interviews that talk about it. and it will be here the same. If anything, the fact that he paid also the wages here. Okay, now I really question if we. Let me go the Goonies out of this at the cost of making a probably an outdated joke. If we keep digging through enough, we're gonna end up in China.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was not Cody's fault. What was she yelling at him for?
No, it's well. That's the thing, Jova. Like maybe May should actually learn to not be as harsh on him. That's exactly it. Maybe.
Yeah, think. All right.
Yeah, he's made of clay. Yeah.
I thought it was. Oh, it is actually clay.
Yeah, because
I thought it was a different material. That's all.
That's a good point. All right. All right. With that big-lipped alligator moment, with that big-lipped alligator moment out of the way.
Yeah, seriously, I don't even.
Someone, well, that's the thing. Somebody in the development team thought it would look really cool and nice, and that was enough for Joseph.
Joseph, what if?
Plunger Dunger.
Like I should. Oh, sorry, go on.
So, Plunger Dunger is basically a game of, okay, how do I describe this? Well, I think it's best if you just see it for yourself as I explain the basics. There you go, see? There's some targets coming towards me, so now I have to put the plunger on it so to turn the target going back to Vanessa. And every time it hits her, I gain a point. So basically, it's a matter of keep shooting the various targets to avoid them coming towards you, because every time one of them reaches you, your opponent gains a point.
And the more time passes, the more targets keep showing up. So it's a matter of who has the best reflexes.
Exactly.
But yeah, like I
see that Vanessa's winning.
Like I said in one of the early parts, again, they just had the whole hat with a bunch of piece of papers inside, and each took two turning, taking one. Is like, okay, John, let's see what I got here. Growing catfish, and just like brilliant, put it in. But where? We don't really have a level that's like in a base. Just put it in between the level and the tree. It will be fine.
Yeah.
See water in there, just shove a catfish in.
See that? Vanessa basically destroyed me in this one.
Wow. Was she bragging? Or gloating?
Yes, she was. She likes to brag.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's the thing. That from the way Pedro described it to us, Vanessa seems to be a really, traditional pro gamer, right? I'm actually a bit jealous, but I never managed to actually confront her in any.
Well, that's the thing too. I'm the one who turned her into one, kind of, because she, when we first met, like we were like 6. She didn't play video games. It was me who introduced her to video games. So
you ruined her life.
Not. I don't know, Dej. She seems to enjoy them.
Dej. It's a matter of perspective, really.
So how good is she at Smash Ultimate?
She's way better than me. Which is why every time there's some kind of dispute, she always asks to
settle his man.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah, let me just get the upper hands on you.
Well, okay. How about? Well, that's the thing, Deji. Fortunately,
shit.
Like I've said before, Deji, there are losing to her does have its perks, as you can imagine.
Yeah, now let's just play rock paper scissors. It's much easier.
So who's her main in Smash?
Peach.
Really?
Since Melee, basically.
You have to remember, Jova, despite Luigi's broken status, Peach in Melee was also pretty good.
Oh yeah, and seeing as how now she and Daisy are pretty much top of the meta as of the time of this recording. Yeah, they're pretty high up. They're literally on top of the overall agreed tier list of Smash Ultimate.
Sakurai, I'll slip you a 20 if you can nerf Pikachu and Pichu hard.
He already did nerf Pichu.
Do it again.
Anyway,
I'm guessing you've had bad experiences with those.
And we're close to the Queen.
Yes, we are close to the Queen. Very good too.
Close to the Queen. That sounds like a good title for a movie.
But is she? Oh God, I keep forgetting the official title.
It Takes Two.
No. The title that is given to the Queen's luck for a bot in her gym.
Oh,
like a long title, like a very
on cutscene.
Oh, it's a fucking arena.
Yes.
Are you entertained?
As opposed to all the other wasps who've been trying to kill
Wasps
you?
are just angry by default.
Oh my god!
Beetle!
Beetle! A giant, well, not giant, it's just, it just seems
It's
giant
a
because...
perspective, yeah.
Yeah.
So from our perspective, yes. Giant beetle.
So yeah, boss battle, of course. So, the beetle cannot be taken down by just, throwing explosions at it. Taking a cue from Super Mario Galaxy 2, we have to bump some of those transparent little things. You'll see what I mean.
I think I get it. You need to sap into that those pits and then light it up, which creates like a column of fire the moment it passes onto it.
Very good, very good. It kind of reminded me a bit, Edge, of that boss from Galaxy 2, where we have to, ground pound things that look exactly like those.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like,
Yeah.
what does this remind me of?
But again, Edge, like I said, like it's clear that the Galaxy games were one of the main inspiration.
Also, much like very some minor truth in television for this one, much like a lot of other armored type of animals of any kind, armored insects tend to be very vulnerable on their belly. So anything that can actually attack them from under it, is an instant success.
Yeah, basically.
A lot of fights between beetles are actually involving them who manages to topple the other first.
Anyway, Teo, the name you were looking for is the queen pulsating, bloated, festering, sweaty, pus-filled malforms like for a butt.
Thank you.
What?
Airform Gym.
The villain of the villain of the Earthworm Jim games. The first one actually.
You want to know the ironic thing about the show? It was like, so the game pretty much emphasizes how Slug for a Butt is meant to be ugly, and the princess, her sister, is supposed to be beautiful. But in the show, it's switched around in that the princess, despite looking beautiful, is considered the ugly one, while Slug for a Butt is considered the beautiful one.
It's not even just that. It's more so the fact that in the show, she's just an airhead, basically. She doesn't have that much presence in the show itself. It's mostly just focused on Jim and Pete.
There we go.
Did you appreciate the irony of all switcheroo with who was considered
There, are you
beautiful?
entertained enough?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, you can talk.
Well, let me actually get you the link.
Oh, what did they pay you?
That is true.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Let me see if someone voices the beetle.
I know that Joseph's brother is once again voicing. Remember, Joseph's brother voiced Vince in. In a way out. But I do know he plays a minor character in this game too. But I forgot which one it is.
IMDb is not helping me on that one, but I know who voices the beetle. Glenn Rag. Apparently was a part of additional crew in Mission Impossible Fallout.
So yeah, now we have basically this game's equivalent of a rhino section from Donkey Kong Country.
I was thinking more of the Crash animal.
Or that, sure. I mean, the Crash took stuff from Donkey Kong Country, so.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think Pedro's mentioning the rhino thing because one character steers while the other shoots.
That too, yeah.
Also, I'm checking here. Apparently,
and yeah, look at that edge. They even play with gravity perspective as well. There you go.
That's neat.
Also, yeah, the voice actor of Beetle basically has a thing of is actually a very prominent voice actor for video games. He started back in the early 2000s with the first Gothic. That's pretty neat.
All right, only 3 bots of health left, so we gotta be careful.
So what is Joseph's brother cameoing in his game?
Kind of. He was in. He wasn't in Brothers of Totozan because that game has no voice acting. But yeah, in A Way Out, he was one of the main characters, and he's also one of the minor characters in this one.
Also,
So
apparently,
it's kind of like what James Gunn does to
Yes.
his brother in
Yes.
his movie.
Basically, yeah.
also apparently, Jova, I found the answer from before. Some species of jellyfishes can actually live in fresh water. That's weird.
Anyway,
I
that
knew that.
Anyway, that just sent you the link. She's the villain of from Gym 1. A queen, pulsating, bloated, festering, sweaty, pus-filled malformed slug for a butt.
Whoa!
Or Queen Slug. Okay, fine. Queen Slug for a butt for short.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Pedro,
I know. It's
about-
like this is disturbing.
Pedro, about my question I asked you earlier.
Sorry. Could you repeat, Jova, if you don't mind?
Did you like what the show did in switching it up? That Queen Slug for a butt is actually considered the cute one, and her sister's considered the ugly one.
Well, yeah. Well, you know how from Jim is, Job. It's all about the subversive humor. So yeah, that's unexpected.
Oh no! Oh no! Poor Beetle!
And the queen is actually a robot.
Yeah.
That explains her voice.
To be fair, they already mentioned that she's a robot being piloted by
Are
a
we
squirrel.
absolutely sure that Dick Layton did not took over for the scripting of this chapter?
Dick.
Dick Layton could not come up with a plot.
I can imagine. And then
God damn it, Layton.
He was a robot.
God damn it, Layton. What did
Also,
you?
a blue head character riding on rails.
Yes.
Anyway,
Wait, that's cool.
Anyway, Pedro, my point was like, well, whereas the game made it so that traditionally Queen Slug for a butt is considered the ugly one, the show decided to do the switcheroo and that she's considered the beautiful one, whereas,
Princess, what's her name?
Princess, what's her name?
Princess, what's her name?
Yes,
is
that's literally the
considered
name of a
ugly
character,
one.
Dej.
No, he knows. I showed them a couple episodes.
Okay.
Like, I do wonder why they decided to change it up for the show.
Doug Langdale.
It feels-
Well, remember, Jova. The lead writer of that show was Doug Langdale, the creator of David the Barbarian. So maybe he had his own unique jokes to make. Well, David Perry and Dr. Nipple were executive producers, so they did supervise things. So again, the thing about it from Jim Job is that there are no rules; they just do whatever. So it doesn't really matter, you know.
That is some resilient wood to have been burned and not crumble away.
Okay,
to a
so the idea of this
fistful
boss is, yes, you have to, first of all, you have to take care of these wasps because these wasps hurt like hell, so you have to be careful. Also, you have to constantly go back and basically hurt the queen in all of the spots, and yes, X marks the spot. So, conveniently, whoever built this robot put a red X in all the weak spots, basically.
They
Very
needed to
considerate.
take it down themselves.
Was that the work
You
of
know,
Dick?
at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that this robot was actually built by the squirrels and it was like kind of an accident.
Was this the work of Dick Layton too?
Oh, remember, guys, they mentioned that it's a squirrel piloting this robot earlier, so maybe the squirrels
I
did create this
think we
robot.
might have done basically in the
They
recap.
did.
Yeah. So it's like a rogue agent or something. Well, we'll see.
Alright.
We'll see after this is over.
Yes.
It is kind of weird that they revealed that ahead of time. Like
That's what, but at the same time, for me too, it's just part of the charm. Like, I love how absolutely random and just
Oh, no, I
wacky
mean,
as all hell the
again,
game is. It's just the game.
again-
The game does not like no idea is too weird for this game.
It's a less raunchy. It's less raunchy, like I said, but it has the same following, logic or whatever that term that means of Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. You
Yeah.
know, make it something
Yeah.
thematic, but then goes absolutely insane just for the sake of it.
The game takes full.
It's more tasteful than Conquer.
The game takes full advantage of the fact that we're in an alternate magical version of the real world to just do
Oh,
whatever the heck it feels like. Yes.
Wait a minute.
God damn it, with the tactical
All right, Joseph, I
warfare.
pick up the next one. The wasp form bomberjets, which throw version of themselves that coalesces into tiny explosions on the ground.
Joseph, whoever thought of that one, give him a raise. Oh man. And guess what? And guess what, Teo? And guess what, Teo? Believe it or not, this is not the moment that I hyped up at the end of the last part. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Well, of course not. I mean, that moment's probably gonna come more so near the end. Of
No,
this
let's
boss.
just say that moment is just like you won't be able to guess it. Let's just say that.
Is it in this part?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
gonna be an atomic explosion, isn't it?
Nah, that wouldn't really warrant. That wouldn't really warrant the hype that I'm doing. It's just it's just a joke. It's a joke that's incredibly fun and unexpected, but at the same time, it makes so much sense considering the game. Yes, scissors. Again, I just love all the endless creativity that's on display here. Jesus Christ! Like they do everything that is possible to do. They do it.
It's also a showcase of technical, how impressive it can be on a technical level, because these objects are composed by each of a wasp model, cobbled together. So that's pretty neat.
Given that this was done on an indie game budget, apparently, it really is quite a technical marvel.
That's a
They had a higher budget than most indies because Tryout was such a success.
It's a bit of a trade-off. It seems that EA does give a bit more budget, but at the same time, not much for the sake of keeping the team actually not on a leash.
Mm-hmm.
And they also apparently treat the indie devs well.
Basically, Jova, when A Way Out came out, it was one of the best games of its year. EA, for whatever reason, was surprised that it sold a lot. It's it's like who knew that who knew that good games could sell? But anyway,
was this still around the time when EA were on that stupid thing about how games with campaigns probably
Yes,
won't
I think
sell
it
as
was
well?
kind of around that time where single player was dead and stuff like that.
Yes.
They said linear single player games specifically, and I was like, what?
Yes, because apparently Ghost of Tsushima doesn't exist.
Which is also even make it more local,
to be
Pedro.
fair,
Is that open world?
Yes. Also, make it more local. The Titanfall 2 single-player campaign also proved that wrong. A couple of them later. It's a shame that due to the marketing and everything, the game got basically.
And hell, I can even throw in EA examples. How about the fact that Jedi Fallen Order sold 10 million units?
That was the game that finally
Titanfall
got
2
EA
was also done by the same studio and was published. Oh, and now you're forced to be on the rail.
Man, I love Splatoon 2.
That's the thing, Pedro. Jedi Fallen Order was the game that finally got EA to take their heads out of their butts in regards to the whole campaign thing.
Mm-hmm.
And for them to realize, okay, yeah, maybe we were kind of stupid when we suggested those games can't sell.
So I'm guessing the idea is that as long as Apex Legends continues to be updated, they're going to allow Respawn to make more stuff.
Except Titanfall 3, you're never getting that.
Yeah,
for
some reason.
Go on. Sorry.
Let me just say this. The fact that EA allowed Apex Legends to... The fact that Respawn were able to make Jedi Fallen Order as it was nothing short of a miracle, because... Look, at the time of that stuff, we were getting stuff like EA of that godforsaken E3 2018 one. They were going full jackass with their mobile titles, the shunning of anything that dared to focus more on the single player than the multiplayer. They were terrible, yet, again, nobody was expecting Jedi Fallen Order to even really work out that well because there was no reason to believe that EA would allow it. And we found out about that game, EA did it with clenched teeth as well.
I love how if we jump over the wasps at the last moment, there's an epic slow-mo little moment.
Just slows for a bit for the camera.
Alright, almost done, guys. Almost done.
Guys, your queen's starting to fall apart for somebody who supposedly is a mighty ruler.
Yeah, basically the wasps will actually surround the queen to try to protect it.
Protect the queen. Which one's the queen? I am the queen.
There you go.
What?
Alright, here we go.
There's the nectar.
Alright, now it's, believe it or not, we actually have one more boss battle before this is over. Turns out...
Oh, hello.
This little bumblebee was piloting the queen.
That's adorable.
So why did they say it was a squirrel piloting it?
Now you're prepared to die.
Turns out she's the wasp queen. Apparently. Yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh. That's racist. Oh, don't tell me it's an escort mission.
No.
Uh-oh.
Man, Job, I guess you were right. Wasps really are assholes.
Yeah, they sure
And to be
are.
fair, she did deceive them. So,
And here's the scene from that they used in the trailers.
Well,
I
Des, the
think I
reason we're
remember
helping.
these.
All right, here we go. Boom.
Well, you see, Des, the reason we're helping her is the fact that she's the
Also,
only
I guess
one
the
keeping
beetle
us from
really is
dying.
dead. Jesus Christ.
Wee.
Oof.
All right, we're not done yet, though, guys.
Never were one.
Oh.
You are one of the noblest pollinators in nature.
Remember, Cody is a gardener, so he actually knows bugs.
Pollinate crops that feed 90% of the human
Again, we legit respect you more than we do wasps.
So the moral of the story, kids, is fuck wasps.
Yes.
No, the moral of the story is as long as it benefits humankind, it's okay.
Yeah, and all the wasps are kind.
So apparently the squirrels were in cahoots with a bumblebee and she...
No, that's the thing. The squirrels want us to kill the bumblebee.
shit.
That's the thing. But we don't want to kill her, so the squirrels turn on us.
Oh, no. I get that. It's just like, well, the squirrels apparently thought that it was a squirrel piloting the robot.
Yeah.
Even though it's clearly a bumblebee who did it, so...
Yeah,
I
the
guess-
Intel was kind of fucked
Yeah,
up.
I guess somebody got their intel wrong.
Oh, and she just abandons us.
Well, to be fair, we're okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she can do much to protect us
And
from
besides,
them.
we seem to have a better
You know,
vehicle.
it's not like she could have helped us fly away, but this can maybe...
Well, we have a plane here. All right, so this plane part is actually one of my favorite set pieces. Yes.
Cold nuts.
I get it.
So yeah, honey, when we become normal, the first thing we're...
and the part of the flag is made by boxers.
Yes.
So, honey, the first thing we do
Cody's
when
boxers
we-
too.
The first thing we do when we become normal again is we're hiring an exterminator.
No, seriously, there's a huge problem inside the fucking
So
tree.
yeah, in this, Cody is supposed to, in this case, me, of course, steering the plan, whereas of course Vanessa handles the shooting.
Are the controls inverted?
You know,
No. Like up for up and down for down, if that helps you.
Oh, thank God.
I love how the music is going super
I think,
dramatic.
well, okay, I think only aviation simulators still do that, Dej. I think most games
there are
stop.
quite a few games that still do the whole inversion when it comes to that to simulator.
Then again,
controls.
usually games that do have aerial controls by default
Alright.
give you the option to switch if you want.
All right,
Yeah.
pay attention, guys, because this is where it gets good.
Oh shit. Literal flying squirrels.
Well, not just that too. Hold on.
Shoot him down.
Yeah. Okay. This pretty much works. This pretty much works like one of the plane levels from The Adventures of Tintin: Secret of the Unicorn, made by Ubisoft, basically. It's better designed though, definitely.
I can see that too.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That team was a good development team, but the rushed nature of the game really shows.
I'm just really kind of interested by the fact that for a long time Ubisoft seemed very committed to their licensed games. Both Tintin and, as I've seen recently, the James Cameron's Avatar video game, and from what I heard, even the Peter Jackson's King Kong video game is that good.
All right, we have to blow up those things, otherwise we'll not get through. Fuck.
Shit.
Well-
Well, I guess both of our heroes died.
Yes.
At the end.
All right, let's try that again. You can actually accelerate. So, so if you're confident that you can go fast and not get killed, feel free to accelerate. All right, here we go.
That means you have to turn Vanessa.
Well, that's the thing, Theo. Right now, they're not even posing any major immediate danger, so there's not really any need. See, we actually, I think we even lost them at this point.
Well, they're still the indicator, as I can see from Vanessa's perspective. Well, also yours, but...
Yeah, no, it actually shows up in both screens, actually. It's just so that the other player can warn the other in case he misses one.
Okay, the way the plane is designed reminds me of that one episode of Ed and Eddie where they had to build a plane in order to escape from school.
And almost out. Yes, we can see the light. All right, now check this out. Hold on, guys.
Oh no!
What?
Hold on.
Huh?
Check this out.
Have you guys ever?
Listen here. Listen here. Round 1, fight!
Excuse me?
What the fuck is going on?
Excuse me?
Hold on. Okay. So I have a question. Can you, as Cody, influence the fight by tilting the plane?
Yes, you're driving. You're driving the. And there's a fucking hot dog.
They're really just putting anything in this game, aren't they?
This is the greatest thing ever.
Here, I need to know what your reaction to this was.
Me and Vanessa were laughing, this preserved in disbelief. There you go.
And then
Hold on, Theo.
Oh,
Finish her.
K.O.
And then for the next beat, the squirrel challenges one of our heroes into a fighting game.
Yeah, I told you. Alright.
You're right, we couldn't have guessed that.
Alright, and now, there you go. Now let's try to get some balance to make sure, because again, this game doesn't fucking stop. Let's continue.
Yeah,
So
in this way, it does remind me of Vanquish, where the set pieces just keep going and going.
That was literally a mixture of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter there.
Alright. You wanted to ask something, Dej?
I'm just lost for words.
I know, right? This is all the game. This is all the games into one. All right.
Game of the year 2020.
What's a bike doing there?
Well, actually, this game was released in 2021. So.
Yeah, I know. 2021's game of the year.
All right, let's carry on.
Still one of the highest rated games this year.
Yeah, it has an 89 on Metacritic. And it also has a 9.0 on user score, if I remember correctly. All right, here we go.
Okay, where the hell even are we right now?
I guess Avalar in Legend of Spyro.
Why not?
I don't recall the backyard turning
Jova,
into this.
it's starting to become apparent to me, Jova, that Joseph Fares' primary design philosophy was, why the fuck not?
Honestly, that's an okay design philosophy to have.
So apparently
it's
our
like a
house is
treehouse.
close to a cliff.
Well, this is nice.
Yes. Oh, and we're close back to where we
Watch out, you're
started.
gonna crash. Ah.
Not quite. In the meantime, let's catch up on Rose.
Yeah, sorry, sweetie, your parents are still in a fucking coma.
Remember him?
We probably could if we were... Oh. So this
Call
isn't
the
the...
Child Protective Services.
No, I interpret that as she's referencing when you typically have that thing.
when her mother was drunk.
No. That's well.
Had a
I guess it's possible.
With that, Jova.
I guess it's possible, but it can't. I've interpreted it as one of those typical. Not now, honey. Mommy has a headache of something like that.
Yeah,
Sort,
also like stuff like a tiring day of work.
Yeah. Because remember, Mai is the one that actually right now is the only one of the two that's employed right now. So obviously she has to basically sustain the whole family, you know? So. Alright.
Meanwhile, your parents are fighting for their lives, sweetie.
Believe it or not, trust me, Joe, but like they do. There's one more payoff regarding that squirrel fight.
Really?
Right at the end. No. The game actually does. The game knows that is one of the big highlights, and it makes good use of it for a nice little heartfelt payoff at the end of the game. Actually. All right. In the meantime, there we go.
They deserve that.
Very cheeky, Mr. Composer.
Flying by the seat of your pants.
Dum boom.
10 out of 10.
Oh, I miss her. Do you think she's okay?
She looks fine. I mean, she's playing like nothing happened.
Oh, goodness. Let's go and talk to her.
She's miserable, you dense fucks.
Well, they don't know. They're just seeing him from behind. Well, it is nice when, the mother actually immediate concern was for her happiness, and it was that. Oh, no.
No. I actually like the point that he makes now, actually. Listen here. Yeah, that would be the best course of action, I agree. Yeah, exactly. That's why you shouldn't talk to her yet.
Oh no.
And are we gonna let him? No.
Well, yeah, we agree on that.
Well, yeah, they do agree on that, but no, I'm gonna have to side with Dr. Hakim on this one. Yeah, you guys probably should actually work out your issues so you can actually talk to her without getting into a discussion. Sorry, an argument.
Is what's upsetting her.
Well, yeah, that's what Dr. Hakim was talking about. That's the problem. Like, that's the thing. One of the big things of the story.
Someone is buying.
Don't worry, we'll see who it is later. Basically, sure. One of the elements of the story is the fact that Dr. Hakim keeps trying to tell them, keeps trying to help them and tell them how to proceed about this, but they don't listen because they're so convinced that they're not doing anything wrong. So they're in for a rude awakening, basically. So
And they keep blaming each other instead of
exactly
blaming themselves. Wait, crap.
no, blaming each other.
In context.
No, I know what you're trying to say. They keep blaming each other instead of realizing that they're both at fault.
Yes.
There you go. Anyway, everybody, there will I am sad to disappoint you guys. There will not be a round 2.
Oh, alas.
But oh well. All right, everybody. Tune in next time for the next part.
Yeah.
Hey.